I'm your host Hassana Piker, and a few days ago this happened.
You can see this is an example of the kind of structure that I'm referring to. What?
So man had a folder with some really sus forms of Pinot involving stuff not of appropriate age and a horse cock. His name is Vorsh. His content is mostly reacting to Hassanabe, hoping to get a reaction. Oh, for this one, he got a reaction all right.
Short stack, thick, like goblins get drawn in porn. You'll have to entertain me for a moment on this presumed shared knowledge of how goblins get drawn in pornography. But you know how they're all...
But anyway, who the fuck is Vorsh? I'm gonna let ChatGPT explain.
Vorsh, whose real name is Dylan Burn.
Okay, that's enough. His name's Dylan. I haven't trusted anyone named Dylan since Beverly Hills 90210. I guess he's one of those so-called left-wing debate brothers, kinda like a left-wing version of Destiny. I mean, they're both obsessed with Hassanabe. So he's done some decent coverage of Israel's genocide of Palestine, but somehow drew the line at a 19-year-old Yemeni. There's limits to fighting the empire. You can't just simply fight the empire. You have to submit to how a bunch of white boys want you to fight the empire. And why is that? It's because Vorsh is a fucking weirdo with a capital P, and I don't think this is a new thing. I've heard murmurs of this guy being a nonce since the beginning of time. So let's investigate a little bit.
We've all... Well, you don't have a penis. We have at some point in our lives been going fucking crazy on some hentai site, and we've been fucking stroking as hard and fast as we can, and then after we nut, we go back, look over our history chat, and we go like, oh jeez. Oh boy. Some of these girls looked pretty young. Okay.
No, Dylan, we don't all do that. So he's been sus all along. I'm not about to Google on Twitter about this, but feel free to do so, or just take my word for it, and enjoy the rest of your day. This is where it gets wild. Watch what happens when he attempts to explain himself.
I'll make it clear. You can write this down. I want to fuck a woman as a horse. None of this is a secret. To be clear, many jokes have been made about this, but I stand by it. My moral principles are rock solid. My feet are firmly planted in the ground. I've got my boots up. They're planted firmly. You cannot move me from my position. This isn't a secret. Let's talk to a therapist. Well, why do you want to be the horse, Vosh? Because then I'd have a giant dick. Okay, couldn't you have a big dick the other way? Well, yeah, I could. I could have a big dick hypothetically in any variety of scenarios, but then it wouldn't really be a horse dick. Well, you could be a human with a horse dick. Yes, but then I wouldn't have that powerful stallion energy using it. There you go. That's it. That's the whole thing. I want to fuck a woman.
You keep saying this word woman. I do not think it means what you think it means. This guy is a weirdo with a capital P.
Anyway, one of the two images just flatly didn't look like lolly. I don't give a shit. Cope, Diamond, I just don't care. Like disingenuous shit, The other one is like a threesome with two chicks and a guy. And in retrospect, looking at it, knowing now that that artist is a lolicon, yeah, I can see it. When I looked at it, I think the vibe that I got was like short stack, thick kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like the way like goblins get drawn in porn. You'll have to entertain me for a moment on this presumed shared knowledge of how goblins get drawn in pornography. But you know how they're all like thick short stacks, right? That was the vibe that I got because in the image, the girl that's shown has super thick legs and has like tits and a belly. So that's just the vibe I got. But now knowing that the artist is a lolicon, which I have been roundly reminded of, obviously knowing that it was intended to be a lolly drawing. So like, that's how it is, right? It's a drawing, you get it without context. I know that when I saved them because both the drawings have like a meaty dick in it and I'm a huge size queen. Why stuttering? You look at it in retrospect and it's like, okay, well now with the broader context, I can understand how it comes off that way. Even if initially or like at first glance, the vibe would be more thick short stack.
I'm gonna level with you here. What? I have no idea what he is talking about. This is some Caucasian Yakubian shit way beyond my level of comprehension. All I'm saying is if he was R. Kelly's lawyer, maybe R. Kelly wouldn't be in prison right now. Make of that whatever the fuck you want, cause I have no idea what this white boy just said, and I don't want anyone to ever explain it to me. So some other creators did chime in. Destiny really went in on Vorsh, but his family also owned slaves back in Colombia, so I wouldn't take him seriously. Ethan Klein also made a whole podcast about it, but is probably just farming content, since it's hard out here for a Zionist. I don't know. I have no real profound conclusion about this issue. I mean, yeah, this is some Caucasian shit. You'll deal with this. I didn't enjoy making this video, but thanks for watching and stay woke, you fucking bozos.
Hello there.
you